Hello and welcome to Kids on Stage. I'm Andy Beck, the Director of Classroom and Choral Publications at Alfred Music. I'm excited to share with you today some of my absolute favorite Alfred musicals. Now, some of these musicals are short and sweet, 15 to 20 minutes. Some of them are a bit longer, 30 to 40 minutes. So I'm really thinking of your very first elementary musical through upper elementary and some of those bigger ones, even for beginning middle schoolers, we're going to be right on point. It is always important to know how much rehearsal time you have so that you can plan on how big this musical can be for your needs. I'm going to share with you today, at least 8 different musicals. We'll start with general musicals for any time of year programming, and eventually I'll get to December and wintertime musicals as well. I'm going to start with this adorable primary musical by Jill and Michael Galena. It is all unison songs and only 15 minutes in length. It is about young little seedlings getting planted in the ground and the process that they go through to finally bloom into their full flowers. So some of your characters actually are flowers, a lot of the characters, and imagine the kids dressed in these adorable outfits. A green tracksuit makes the stem, the body is the stem, and then you create with your art teacher these large petal headpieces to create all the flower characters. And some of the characters are things like Daisy or Iris or Bluebell, etc., etc. Lots of different flowers in there, 2 birds in there. Some children play children. All the lines are very short and sweet. This is a brief musical for spring called Bada Bing, It's Spring.
Bada Bing, It's Spring, a unison musical for primary performers by Jill Galena. Spring is just around the corner. The children are waiting for nice weather. The weeds have popped up out of the ground, but the flowers have yet to bloom. It takes the clever dandelion queen to figure out why and bring about the first blossoms of the season. This charming, easy-to-stage musical includes just 5 unison songs, a brief rhyming script, creative costume ideas, and simple staging suggestions designed specifically for students in kindergarten through 4th grade.
We're the flowers that bloom in the spring, tra-la, the spring, tra-la, the spring, tra-la, the flowers that bloom in the spring, tra-la, when we come out each year. They're the flowers that bloom in the spring, tra-la, the spring, tra-la, the spring, tra-la, the flowers that bloom in the spring, tra-la, but when will they appear? Mum's the word, it's a mystery. Oh, mum's the word, just when we bloom you'll see.
I'm Rosie. I'm Posy.
I'm Daisy. Quite lazy.
I'm Iris.
I'm Poppy.
And I'm Lily. So silly.
We know you're all wondering, will we ever bloom? When will we blossom and remove winter's gloom? They're weeds, they're nothing but weeds. We're weeds, we're nothing but weeds. They're weeds that nobody needs. We're weeds that nobody needs.
Finally, the rain stopped. The sunlight came through, and all around the ground glistened with dew.
And would you believe this most wondrous thing? A weed found the answer for how to save spring.
The flowers bloom in colors bright. Oh, what a truly lovely sight. And then the weeds even found
What makes for a really awesome musical is the combination of three elements. You've heard the term triple threat. That's a kid who's got particular talent for acting and singing and dancing. And our mini musicals get you to dip your toe into all those things with achievable, easy lines that tell a nice story. Of course, music is our focus, so there's lots of singing for the group and sometimes little solo singing, and also basic riser choreography. Whenever I've written a musical, I actually put my choreo notes above the score in your music. Now it's up to you to interpret those, although sometimes I provide videos. I find this very helpful when I go back 2 or 3 years later to perform this choreography that I made up. I've given myself notes that I can interpret. Our next musical is called Hawaiian Beach Party. So we have a very clear theme of all things Hawaiian and all things on the beach, and it is a party theme. The principal is throwing a party for the kids in the school as they celebrate Hawaii. I want to say that we had help on this musical from a culture bearer who has been a music educator in Hawaii for her entire career, Miss Amanda Lippert. Thank you for consulting with us to help us make this very authentic when we gathered up the Hawaiian Beach Party. Now, speaking of choreo, I thought I would help you interpret some of the moves you're about to see. Now, I'm sitting down, so I'm going to kind of exaggerate here in my seat. We start by twist. You know how to do the twist, right? Shake your hips. Go to the right and then the left. 8 counts. To the right, we're leaning while we're twisting, and the left. Good. Now we're going to touch our knees and hold low. That gets us low. When you say, ooh, in your falsetto, shake your hands by your head, drop the hands, and then we do this thing called the chug, clap, chug, clap. See how you do? Hawaiian Beach Party.
Hawaiian Beach Party, a 30-minute staycation presentation for two-part singers by Andy Beck and Brian Fisher.
We're gonna have a party underneath the sun, a special celebration meant for everyone. So hurry on down to the ocean side, and later we can catch a wave and take a ride. Let's have a party, ooh, Hawaiian Beach Party.
Hosted by Principal Peterson and Kumu Leilani, our cultural guide, the kids at this party not only sing and dance to several Hawaiian hits, they also learn about the traditions, beliefs, and language of the land.
Let's have a party, ooh, Hawaiian Beach.
Hawaii is a land of many traditions, and one of their most treasured is the enchanting dance called hula.
Lovely hula hands, steady on the steady, and the swirling winds over the valley. Lovely hula hands, lovely hula hands.
There is a Hawaiian proverb that says that the land is chief, and we are its servants, so we must all care for the earth. Ooh. Yes, Malama Aina honors everything in this wonderful world.
Trees of green and red roses too. I watch them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
Kealaka what?
Kealakekua. I visited there as a kid.
That's a place?
Sure it is. It's a little vacation spot on the Big Island.
I'm just a little Hawaiian and a homesick kind of boy. I wanna go back to my fish and boy. I wanna go back to my little grass shack in Kealakekua, Hawaii, where the huma nuku apua go swimming by.
Pronunciation guides and production notes were created with the help of Hawaiian experts to ensure that your staging, costuming, and decor are both effective and authentic.
Before we go, there's just one more thing.
What's that?
How about we all do our best to share aloha with each other and our world?
One of the absolute joys of doing a theatrical production with your students is the joy of storytelling and creating characters. You know, I always found with my choirs, I could apply this concept of expression from whatever our show was, our theater show, back to the choral music. It's very easy when portraying characters in story to get facial expressions and emotional involvement from your performers. And that's a good lesson to take back to just general concert music as well for your choirs. Now, when I think of good stories in an Alfred musical, here's my favorite one. It's called Phantom of the Music Room. Look at this. There's some kids out front and Deputy Barney is in there. It's dark outside and they're hearing from inside the locked school building what they think is the rattle of chains and then classical music from the piano. Here's a spoiler alert. I'm going to cut to the end. It actually turns out to be the janitor. And it's not rattling chains, it's the key unlocking the music room. And he's been taking piano lessons, so after his work is done, in the dark of the night, he goes to the music room and practices playing classical music on the piano. Now, before they've solved the mystery, the kids do mention this to the music teacher at school, and the music teacher takes this as an opportunity to teach them some classical music. So yes, all the music in this show is based on classical music. So it's got lyrics added to Beethoven and Haydn and Chopin and who else is in here? Dvorak, Sousa is in here, Bizet is in here. About 8 songs that your kids will sing on classical themes that tell this very engaging story. Here is Janet Gardner's 30-minute musical, Phantom of the Music Room.
Phantom of the Music Room, a mysterious musical for 2-part voices by Janet Gardner. Who or what is that shadowy figure playing the piano in the school music room after dark? Several students and Deputy Barney set out to solve this musical mystery with surprising results, featuring 6 songs with clever texts set to classics by Chopin, Dvorak, Sousa, and more.
There is a ghost in the music room at school. There is a ghost in the music room at school. We have never seen him. We have only heard him playing piano in the music room at school.
Wait, I hear something.
So do I.
Let's get out of here.
Shh, be quiet.
Someone's sneaking up on us. Time to make an exodus. Back away so quietly. Stay so calm, not panic.
Phantom of the Music Room is an Alfred Music favorite, newly updated with a fresh engraving and a stellar recording, approximately 30 minutes in length. PDF student pages and audio are included on the enhanced CD, or download these assets online.
Oh, follow me.
If we could see
The deputy.
the deputy.
Oh, follow,
Follow, follow, follow, follow, follow.
We're looking here, we're looking there, and everywhere. We'll search high and low.
Search high and low.
Don't be afraid, you got it made with such a fearless lady. So follow me, and through the school we'll go. We go, go! Stop! I I am an officer of the law. You have a right to remain silent.
Floyd!
Floyd? Barney, it's me.
Floyd, what are you doing here?
I was playing the piano.
He was playing the piano.
I never believed that ghosts could exist. There must be some explanation for this. What happens here tonight must soon come to light. The tale, a haunting mystery, full of suspense. Don't you agree? We tried to do the best that we could do for you and you and you. Now let us go back home where we belong after our final song. Good night, 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 good night.
What would a musical be without some engaging setting and props? What makes it nice with an Alfred product is at the beginning of the book, we're going to tell you exactly what props are required, what are some optional props that you could use, and we keep the settings very simple. The next musical is called Jukebox Time Machine, and it features one important prop. It is a jukebox. It can be a simple cardboard cutout or a 3D one on wheels that you can move around. I've seen them where some people poke Christmas lights through that jukebox and make it really sparkle with light. It's just important that it's eye-catching. Besides that, it's very simple. You've got choral risers across the back with all of your singers and dancers. This jukebox sits off to the side. Each time they time travel, they place a quarter in the jukebox, some time travel music plays, they do a funky robotic dance that the kids all improvise, and they arrive in a new decade. The host comes out with a new set of glasses or a cardigan sweater or a hat that tells us what decade we're in, and she discusses with the kids some of the lingo from that time period, as well as one of the most famous songs from that decade. We have from the 30s through the 90s. So it's a 40-minute musical review with one central prop, that jukebox. Optional things that you can do, since it covers all the decades, one of my suggestions is you and the students could make very large vinyl records that represent the different songs and hang them around the space, but you don't have to go that way. You could become even more involved and create like a recording studio atmosphere, or really dress up the set with music playing things from a Victrola to an iPad and a pod and a Walkman for the 70s. All those different things you can do to get creative. Create, the feeling of where this takes place and how much I love bright colors. It should create energy for the eye and really set the mood of the piece. Here's Jukebox Time Machine.
Jukebox Time Machine, a presentation of hits through the decades by Andy Beck and Brian Fisher, featuring two-part arrangements by Jay Althouse, Tom Anderson, Andy Beck, Alan Billingsley, and Greg Gilpin. You've never seen anything like this amazing machine. Just insert a quarter to travel to a past decade where Roxy, the Time Machine tour guide, will share a few nostalgic fun facts before dropping the needle on some of the greatest pop hits of all time.
Jukebox time machine. We'll travel to a decade that we've never seen. And the jukebox time machine will play a really awesome song.
Feature up to 32 speakers on the minimal rehearsal required script, while all the kids sing and dance along to iconic songs from the 1930s to the 2000s.
Step 1.
Put a quarter inside.
Step 2.
Go on a time machine ride.
Step 3.
Choose a record to spin.
Step 4. Let the party begin with a jukebox time machine.
Welcome to the 1940s, kids.
Who are you?
I'm Roxy, the Time Machine tour guide. I'm here to lead you on your journey.
Put another nickel in the Nickelodeon. All I
the 1970s, gang. The era of disco balls and platform shoes.
What are platform shoes?
Imagine walking around with 6-inch blocks of wood under your feet.
That sounds tricky.
And don't even get me started on how hard it was to boogie.
Dancing queen, young and sweet, only 17. Dancing queen, feel the beat from the tambourine. Oh yeah, you can dance, you can jive, having the time of your life. Ooh, see that girl, watch that scene, begin the dancing queen. There was Lollipop with Peggy Sue. Golly, Miss Molly was even there too. Well, a splish splash, I forgot about the bath. I went and put my dancing shoes on. I was a splishing and a splashing, splishing and a splashing, rolling and a strolling, rolling and a strolling, moving and a grooving, moving and a grooving, feeling with the feeling, feeling with the feeling, splishing and a splashing, rolling and a strolling.
Hi, kids. What took you so long?
We were just hanging out in the 50s.
It was fun there.
So where are we now, Roxy?
Welcome to the 1990s, gang.
Makes no difference if you're black or white, if you're a boy or a girl. If the music's pumping, it will give you new life. You're a superstar. Yes, that's what you are. You know it. Come on, go. Let your body move to the music. Move to the music. Come on, go. Let your body go with the flow. Go with the flow.
So we did the 60s, the 70s. I guess the 80s are next. I bet you're right. Let's do it.
Don't stop believing. Hold on to the feeling. Breathe like people. Don't stop.
As we move into holiday musicals, I have to start with Jingle Bell Jukebox. It might be Alfred's most popular holiday time musical of all time. You've probably performed it. It's very fun, very festive. The songs are mostly familiar, songs that you and your audience and your kids already know. The kids are the characters, and they meet at Ruby's Diner each afternoon to discuss and sing their favorite Christmas songs. It only takes a quarter. They put it in the jukebox plays, they sing and dance along. Now, it's such a popular musical. You can find examples of performances all over the internet. On YouTube, I found a school that I have to admittedly say, I don't know this school, but oh my, I love their performance. Let's check these guys out. Here's the opening number of Jingle Bell Jukebox.
Christmas is coming and the time is right to celebrate the season, make spirits bright. It's time to start the party, let the music play, 'cause everybody's gonna have a happy holiday around the jukebox. The Jingle Bell Jukebox. Put a quarter in and let the Christmas spirit begin.
Isn't that so much fun? I just love it. Good job, guys. Now I'm going to give us a little more show and tell and show you one of the productions of Jingle Bell Jukebox that I've been involved in. These photos are from the Halley Cultural Arts in the town of Apex, North Carolina, where I have the pleasure of working on their shows each December. This is our full cast of Jingle Bell Jukebox we did a few years ago. You see, we kept everybody in red and green. There's the jukebox in the center, and everybody got to kind of determine their own personality and character, which was really, really fun. There are not named roles in this show. It's just student one, student two, student three, all the way up through. There is one named character that I'll show you in just a second. Here's the kids singing and dancing. There's lots of choreography. I provide all the choreography in the music. Lots of chances for smiles and dance, as you see. Some folks gathered around our jukebox. Yeah, and they chose characters like, I'm a cheerleader, I'm a preppy person, I'm a nerd. Fun to do. And the color scheme kind of pulled it all together, that holiday look. Ah, here's Ruby. Ruby is the one named character. She's the host with the most. She serves the kids hot chocolate and festive songs on that jukebox. Check out her glasses. This is one of my favorite director's tricks. If you want a character to really pop or you want the actress to really get a little funky with it, try some really distinctive glasses. And if you've ever played a role, you know, sometimes that costume piece can really bring you to life and really make you find your character, as this certainly did with our Ruby, those crazy glasses. Oh, yes, and there's a point where one of the students picks, "You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch." And yeah, we had him open up that leather jacket, and there says, "Ah, the Grinch who stole Christmas." Yes, they do get to sing that amazing song in Jingle Bell Jukebox. Now, if you want to do a musical that involves even less costumes and a very easy set for Christmas time, I want to introduce you to Secret Santa. Here's a quick rundown. The music teacher is one of the characters. She realizes that her choir students, in preparing for their concert, are lacking in festive cheer. They're kind of lackluster, right? So she decides she needs to put everybody in the Christmas spirit, and her way of doing so is they do a Secret Santa name exchange and give each other gifts just in time to get everybody in the holiday spirit before their Christmas concert. She has a great principal. He helps her get the kids into that festive spirit. What's nice about it is the kids dress just like kids. The set is nothing more than a choir rehearsal place, so your stage is just right. A small Christmas tree next to her music stand or desk will do it. Here is Secret Santa, the musical.
Secret Santa, the musical. A Choir Room Christmas by Andy Beck and Brian Fisher, with additional music by Sally Albrecht, Jay Althouse, and Mark Weston.
Good morning, class! It's time to get started. Let's all take our places on the risers.
So, what's the plan today, Miss Myers?
I'd like to practice our opening number.
The spirit of the season?
That's right, Jessie. That's the one.
La 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 la, Santa Claus, la 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 la, deck the halls, la 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 la, shut the malls, la 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 la.
There are only 3 rehearsals until the holiday concert, when dedicated choir director Miss Myers hatches a plan to boost the Christmas cheer of her singers. With a little help from their supportive school principal, 6 featured students, plus as many extras as fit on your risers, soon find themselves fully invested in the spirit of the season.
Who put the Christmas presents under the tree? Not me. Who tied the Christmas presents up with a bow? Don't know, last night there were no friends to spy. Now the gifts are piled high. Who put the Christmas presents under the tree?
We're not going to practice our music at all.
Huh?
Secret Santa.
Everybody write your name.
Secret Santa.
This is how we're gonna start the game.
Secret Santa.
Fold it up, and after that,
Secret Santa.
put your name into the Santa Claus hat.
Whether I have you or you have me, we're gonna put a Christmas present underneath the Christmas tree. I am heading to the mall, and I've got a lot to do.
Straightforward production notes and complete choreography for 7 upbeat original songs lead the way to a festive and heartwarming 30-minute presentation.
We're having a gift wrap riot.
It may be a great idea to veer away from an exclusively Christmas musical during your winter performance, and that's what created our next one called Candles, the Musical. Candles, the Musical features the entire cast as candles. We did it with very simple costumes that included a yellow hat with a pom-pom that meant that was the kind of flame at the top, the flicker of their light. And then they could each wear tracksuits in different colors to be the different colors. The colors of the candles are important because they symbolize different holidays. I'm going to share with you, so I thought it was fun to share some photos. Let me show you some photos and let's talk here. Here is one that shows by dimming the lights, we give the kids battery-operated candles. You also can see our set design included large candles behind them, which incidentally, our lighting guy was able to rig it up so that the candle wicks actually had some light coming out of them back there. I love this number because it's another wintertime holiday or fall and winter holiday called Diwali that comes from India, and the kids do a very festive kind of Bollywood number with colorful scarves. And you see, if you have lights, they can be very effective to add more color or dim when it's time to do a candle lighting ceremony. I wanted big props that they could see from the back of the hall, so we made these cardboard candles out of shipping tubes. And you see here, the kids even form like a menorah when they're talking about the tradition of Hanukkah with their candles. All the lines are fun. They rhyme with each other, so they're easy to memorize. And they're also informative, giving you history and culture for the many holidays we talk about, including Advent. There's an Advent wreath celebration going on. So I hope you will enjoy Candles, the Musical.
Candles, the Musical, a multi-holiday celebration of light by Andy Beck and Brian Fisher, featuring additional music by Lois Brownsey and Marty Lund-Lance, Sally K. Albrecht and Jay Althouse, Alan Billingsley, and Jerry Estes.
We are ignited, we are ablaze, burning with the fire of light. We have invited you to this place to celebrate the season of light.
Celebrate several year-end holidays with this inclusive 30-minute musical for unison and 2-part singers. What do all of these holidays have in common? Candlelight. Nine original, delightful songs are connected with an entertaining and informative rhyming script. Dress performers as individual tapers in various colors to represent Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Advent, and Diwali.
Candles, candles everywhere, beautiful and bright. Candles, candles everywhere, red and green and white. Some are blue and some are pink, some silver, others gold. But every candle has a tale, a story to be told.
On the first night, light by light, one little light is bright. On the second night, 2 we will light, 2 that will shine so bright.
With 7 guiding principles important to remember, Kwanzaa lasts for 7 days and nights in late December.
There's singing, dancing, feasting, sharing stories old and new, plus harvest decorations and candlelighting too.
Children are the center of Kwanzaa, learning of their history, and to have a brighter future, we take responsibility.
joyful celebration, a host of fun festivities ignite this grand occasion.
Honestly, it's true. Just take a look inside your heart to find the light in you.
This flexible by design presentation makes it easy to add songs and rhymes about other cultural traditions in your community. Staging suggestions and complete production notes are included in the publication.
And if you're looking for the ultimate extravaganza for a Christmas musical, I have to introduce you to a new one called How to Become an Elf. This was a project that myself and my co-writer Brian Fisher loved writing exclusively for the Halley Cultural Arts Center in Apex, North Carolina. We had so much fun putting this together with my friends Kathleen and Annette, the director and music director, that it did get published at Alfred Music and now is available for all of us to do. It's a 45-minute musical about this really cool kid, Eli, who all he's ever wanted was to become an elf. He's a real boy, but his dream is to become an elf. Let me show you some photos to talk you a little bit through the story. There's Eli when he meets Santa Claus at a meet and greet. All the other kids are saying they want, video games and clothes and sporting equipment for Christmas, but all he's ever wanted is to be a North Pole elf. So Santa explains to Eli, that's tougher than it sounds, and I'm not really sure I can help you do that, but before you go, I have a little gift for you. Take this book home. The book is called How to Become an Elf, and enjoy reading it. He gets home to his bedroom. Oh, there's his little dog, Jax. His best friend is the dog, Jax. Jax doesn't talk, but Jax barks and whimpers and applauds and high fives. And through these two characters, we can learn what Eli is feeling by how he's communicating with Jax. Now, Eli opens the magic book and we hear Santa's voice as the voiceover, and it gives him various steps to becoming an elf. He falls asleep each night dreaming of whichever step he read last, when the elf chorus magically appears in his dreams, singing about those steps. Here he is telling his friends about it. They meet each morning before school and talk about the progress. One of them calls it the Great Elfination Project. She's curious how that's going. The genders are optional. These characters have names that could be boys or girls. We were lucky enough to do half and half. Oh yes, his mom is part of it. And this gives me a chance. You probably noticed our Santa Claus was not a child. Our mom was also not a child. I love to include talented adults in sort of a multi-age production. Mom sings a really nice number when she discovers the book and is a little confused, like, wait a second, you've never told me of this dream to becoming an elf? And she helps him with the dilemma. There becomes a dilemma. This actually has some exposition and conflict and resolution in the story. Should I give you a spoiler? Why not? When he gets to the final step, he comes home and Jax has eaten that page of the book. So the dog ate the step that he needs last. So mom tells a very distraught Eli, we've got to go back to see Santa Claus and figure out what this step is. And Santa Claus tells him the final step, and lo and behold, Eli has been an elf the whole time because he's festive and cheerful and jolly and loves Christmas and all these things that make him the perfect candidate to become an elf. I hope you will enjoy this sample from How to Become an
How
Elf.
to Become an Elf, a merry musical for unison and two-part voices by Andy Beck and Brian Fisher, with additional music by Michael Souders, Mary Donnelly and George L.O. Streed, Sally K. Albrecht, and Jay Althouse.
It's almost time for Christmas. There's magic in the air. Just listen to the laughter of children everywhere.
When holiday superfan Eli receives a very special guidebook, he becomes even more eager to embrace his inner elf.
Lately, I've been spending time thinking about myself, and I've slowly come to realize that I should have been a North Pole elf.
Is that so?
Baking cookies, trimming trees, and all the other Christmas stuff, like hanging mistletoe and candy cane, so I just can't get enough.
So you want to become an elf? You've come to the right place. This book is designed to help you do so in 5 festive steps.
That sounds perfect.
Follow the steps with care, and you'll be an elf in no time.
'Cause it's the most wonderful time of year. I'm ready to burst with Christmas cheer. So let's kick up our heels and have some fun. We're gonna sing just a little, dance just a little, smile just a little, laugh just a little, and have a whole lot of fun this Christmas season. The ornaments we made are white and red and green. Our paper chains and candy canes might be the best you've ever seen. And jingle bells on every limb with tinsel in between. How much longer do we have to wait until we can light the Christmas tree?
Recommended for grades 4 and up, this 45-minute musical features a cast of 10, plus as many chorus members as you desire.
All that holiday stuff, all that fabulous fruit, like elf tights with a curly shoe, and Cindy Lou the sweetest who, my ugly Christmas sweater too. All that
Complete choreography and production notes are included, as well as access to reproducible student pages. Available audio includes full performance and accompaniment tracks.
I hope our conversation has helped you find your next school musical or inspired you to try your very first one. When you do an all-school musical, here's the benefits. You're showcasing the talent of your students, giving them opportunities to develop their acting, singing, and dancing skills. You're building a community with other staff members and teachers in your building, those people who are going to help you put on this production and prepare the students. You are delighting the audience who comes, and you're even involving community members, perhaps with costumes or sets or tech support. This is a great way to rally everybody around your music program and delight your administrators. Plus, it's a recruitment tool. Kids who have a positive experience on stage doing the musical are definitely going to stick around for choir, band, and orchestra next year. Now let's move on to our grand finale. This is a very patriotic pageant. It's perfect for any patriotic holiday, especially Veterans Day. And with the 250th anniversary of United States signing the Declaration of Independence coming right around the bend, it will be a lovely program for you in the coming year. Here is a very patriotic pageant.
A very patriotic pageant. Songs and sketches to celebrate America.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's
comical scenes and silly send-ups alternate with a festive array of flag-waving songs to create the ultimate patriotic variety show. Highlights include Benjamin Franklin advocating for the turkey as our national bird, Betsy Ross's 5-pointed stars, several shout-outs to the Liberty Bell that'll crack you up, plus a plethora of monumental dad jokes delivered by the 4 Mount Rushmore presidents.
Hey guys, do you know what Betsy Ross said when they asked if she liked her job? I don't know.
Not sure. What did she say?
So.
What did one flag say to the other flag? Nothing. It just waved.
Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses, yearning to breathe free, the wretched refuse of your teeming shore. Send these, the homeless, tempest-tossed to me. I lift my lamp beside the golden door. Nailed it!
Cast up to 32 speaking roles and as many singers as your stage allows. The best part of all is a sincere tribute to active military and veterans in your audience.
Thank you, men and women, brave and strong. To those who serve so gallantly, we sing this grateful song.
Program on any red, white, and blue holiday or at any time of year. Production notes and choreography are included, recommended for grades 3 and up.